too, I'm overwhelmed by the presence in this room, the people, that have taken time out of their busy lives to come and be here with us because they know how much we love and appreciate them. And it's really this appreciation is the root of the aara Nollywood Legends Award. We felt, and we discussed it for many years, Dixon, Larry, that we wanted something that would honor the people that started the African movie industry. Not that they started it right at the inception, because I don't want to age you and say you're that old, but you modernized it, you stuck with it, you improved it. I was discussing with Uncle Olu how they get certain scripts and they're editing, improving, teaching, and they've grown the African movie industry to be something that's international. And why not have something that honors that? Not a competition to say who did best this year and all of that, but to take certain people that we know have propelled this industry and by doing so have put Africa on a pedestal and say, you know what, we see you, we appreciate you. That's all. Not you're competing, not come and do anything for us. Just honor us with your presence, and we want to honor you with our love and our appreciation. So that's all. That's what aara is about. African legends getting their due, and their diaspora audience to get a chance to see them live and to show them the love. And since you've been here, anyone you bumped into, have you felt the love? No, you will. You will. You will. So, Larry and Dixon, anything else you'd like to add?
One thing is this: we are happy. This is the first of its kind, and this is something we'll never forget. And the big deal about it is not just these people around us here. Is who are we sitting down with? Who are these people? These are people we look at them and say, where can we even touch them one day? But here we are. Yes. And the biggest one of all is, they call, I don't know, there's this tree they call Uroko tree. Very big. Village cannot move it. Yeah. But I don't know, it's where we don't go. But because he allows us to move that Uroko tree, we'll be able to move in here. Yeah. So we really appreciate that. Come on, guys. That is all I can say. And not just him. Eyes, you can't see it. Even if you are blind, you can see something. These are our wonderful sisters. These are people that have done so much in this industry. Far back, before you come to America, you run away, you want to go and walk and do one or two things there because of what people have done. If you come here, you relax, have fun, you go back. Today, mostly Nigerian movie, second in the world. You can't beat it.
It's the first in the world.
You will be.
It's the first.
Yes.
You understand? You can't beat that. So we use this opportunity to say we thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. We live here as African diaspora. We'll never forget what you. Because of you, people will say, are you from that place? I've seen that person. I've seen that person. Jamaicans, 18s, So we thank you. Thank you.
Well, I know our beautiful press people here are so excited to get words out of our legends' mouth. But we're going to be a little bit gentle with them tonight because I want to see them dance and get excited tomorrow. So be nice with them tonight. All right? So let's start from here and then we'll go around, okay?
My name is Mercy Love. I'm from Star Nation TV. I am really, really excited to meet you guys. It is inevitable to walk in this room right now and not drop. I'm honored. I've always, thank you. Thank you. You've all lived in our homes. You've all lived in our homes. So thank you so much for that.
I'm Rachel Barber from TMZ Radio. I was on air with you last night, and we just lost contact. I just apologize. I'm so sorry for that. I tried calling back, but it gave me great pleasure to actually see me sitting with legends of Nollywood, actually being in the same room. I'm just amazed. I would have brought my mom, but I told her bring her tomorrow because she's a big fan of you and here as well. And she heard that you're a pastor right now. She can't wait to come and see you. So she bless her.
My name is Stellar with Tanzania Glamour Blog. I'm so happy to be here. Actually, Jose, I took you as a mother. I came here because of you and all of you guys. I love you guys. Aki, I heard you got married.
And she's here.
I would love to see your wife. Ucheria, I love you. I like the way you act. You really entertain us. And Mr. Jacob, since I was a little girl, all the time I'll be home, we'll be watching movie, and you bless us in our family. You teach us. We learn a lot from you as well. And I'm so happy to be here and be around you guys. It's an honor.
I think I can ask my question, right? Chinedu. Congratulations. I'm going to attack you first.
You gotta put Chief in front of his name.
Oh, I am so sorry, Chief. My dad actually ended up liking Nigerian movies because of you. It is actually because of you he ended up liking Nigerian movies. And if he was here today, like Rachel said, it would be out of this world for me right now. I can only imagine what he would do. But congratulations again on your wedding. Thank you. Is this your first time in the States?
That's a legend. He's a legend.
I'm not. It's about the next time in Minnesota.
Your fourth time? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm new to this whole thing. I must admit. So coming here and being recognized with aara, this have to mean something to you. Can you explain a little bit, sitting here, because I know most of them start before you, and just being in the midst of them. What does that really have to say?
It means a lot to me. You know, it really tells me that all the years that I've toiled in the industry, it's been appreciated by people, and that I've been able to create that positive influence in the society. So it means a lot. Yeah.
I'll go back to Aki. We're not forgetting you guys. We're going to get back to you guys. We left off, again, back from my interview last night, and I still didn't complete this question. And I know you rushed me out. You was like, well, there was a fan, and I still want to ask this question. The reason why I'll get to it. About your wedding tip. Like I said, a fan was asking, when can they see your wedding tip on DVD? And your answer was that was private. Well, that fan came back to me.
You just check on the internet, the YouTube.
On the YouTube one. Because what we see here, we watch the African movie, we see a preview. Have everybody seen that preview when the movie starts? And there's commercials, then we see your wedding tape. Preview. So everybody been, even my mom, like, is this tape up here? I check the African movie store every day asking for your wedding video. I don't see it. So we can find it on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. That was my question.
I would have come with the journal with daddy.
I'll lend you my airplane, sir.
My question goes to my mama there, Gozi. Did I pronounce it correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. On the movie, you usually are so polite, and when I saw you outside, I was seeing the same thing. So I was like, it's not only the acting, but it's a really you. What are you saying about that?
Well, naturally, I'm a very polite person. And no matter what you act, it still reflects.
Oh,
Your personality still reflects. So, It's just me.
Thank you. Another question goes to Ake. EKD. EKDS. EKDS. Nigerian names are so hard to pronounce.
Is that what you think?
That's what I think, but I'm sorry. I was so excited when you got married. Can you please tell me how long did it take you?
To get married?
The courtship.
No.
The courtship. You know, I mean, it's very easy to have, get into a relationship, the normal relationship, boy-girlfriend relationship. But when you want to marry, it really takes time. I mean, women are, yes, are born everywhere, but hey, wives be. I'm sorry to say that, but it doesn't matter. You know, when you want to get married, I mean, you really take your time because this is not so. I mean, it's not one person that you know talk to today, the next day, you tell her to call your phone. And then this is someone you want to really spend the rest of your life with. So, I mean, I took my time to study her, and then, no matter the time, whatever that was, it is my wife.
Yes.
All right.
Another question will go to Eucharia. Eucharia. I just learned that you're a pastor. I didn't know that. Can you tell us what motivates you to become a pastor, and how is it all about?
Well, thank you. Nothing should motivate anyone to become a pastor.
Okay.
If you call yourself to become a pastor, then you're not for real. When you are a Christian and begin to understand the principles of Christianity, you will understand that each and everyone who actually is a Christian should be a pastor, should be an apostle, should be an evangelist. Because the whole essence is for you to come back and get people into the kingdom of light. So it's not something I look forward to, doing, but it's a lifestyle. Having been a Christian all my life, a solid Christian from my home, and practicing Christianity on my own as well. In due time, obviously, when you're in church, people will see that you are doing the work. It's not a title that makes it to function. You function before the title comes out. So while I've been in church, I've been functioning. So the title had to come in because obviously, like I tell a lot of people, that if you're in a company, for instance, and before you're made a supervisor, you would already have been supervising things. I don't know if I'm clear.
Another question for you. Are you
Sorry, just because of time now, we'll just pass it around. And please, if we can make it a little bit of outside the personal life thing.
Yes.
Something really good. Sorry about it. Let's take that.
Eucharia,
Oh yeah.
can I continue?
Oh please.
Okay, so you're speaking more of the pastoral ministry. Did that reflect, or is that reflection of anything that you do in the movie industry as well? Do you do it on a personal level, whereas you want to demonstrate through your acting Christianity?
Well, let me say something. The Bible says that we are inherently built with gifts. So that I become a pastor preaching the gospel of Jesus doesn't stop me from acting. So your daily life actually is that of preaching. And then when we say we are role models, you're actually preaching. You preach from your clothing, you preach from the way you talk, from the way you eat, and because you're a symbol to others to copy. So for me, to be a star actually is to be a representative of the finesse that is embodied in someone who understands that they have followers. You're not a star because you're going to be a drunkard or a drug addict or lose. You're a star because you're going to lead thousands of people in the right way. So acting and being a pastor are almost synonymous with each other. So it doesn't separate me from acting, Neither does it stop me from preaching the gospel. It's just the height of it.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Next question will go to the Honorable W. Jacobs. Being that you've been in the industry for so long and you're playing so many egoic roles in as well, I applaud you for that. Now that you're in the Twin City and you're being honored tomorrow night as one of Nollywood legends, what does that mean to you?
It's always a happy thing when somebody says to you, I appreciate what you're doing. Thank you. And they want to present you with something to commemorate that gesture. You know, actors, we like being appreciated. Because remember, we are creating characters. Each character represents somebody within a play, and all the actors, they represent characters, and those characters, you give them life. That is why when you see us, oh, I like you're playing this part, I like you're playing that part. It's because we have made it live for you when you watch it. Because if you are watching a movie and the characters don't affect you, we will not be where we are today. We will not be sitting here today. You know. So I'm not. I'm going to put it this way. I am humbled when people say thank you, because we invaded your homes. We invaded your homes. You sit down where you are comfortable, where you are confident, and you are saying, tell me your story. And we do it and say, they are good. You know, that is an honor to us, that we have achieved. Whatever information, message we want to pass through, at least you've been able to assimilate them. And you're very, very appreciative of what we have done. That is what I feel. What this does is to stamp that feeling, you know, so that to show that so and so appreciate what I'm doing. And remember, for everyone that appreciates and shows, you have 99 who are shy to come. You know.
Well, last question to you, and I'm just going to stop. I went online and did some research on you. That you started acting back in London, I think, London and England, and then you went to the art school and did everything. And you was acting, you were doing a lot of movies. You know, you did some soap opera on the national television over there. Then you went back to Nigeria. I want to know what prompted you, because when I was reading the interview, that was somebody that wrote it. So I just thought it was just speaking in their own word. But I want to know, and this is what they quote. They quoted that you wanted to bring movies, the movies industry to Nigeria. So I want to know what prompted you to say, I'm leaving, you know, England, London, and I want to go start acting in my country. What prompted you to do that?
I became aware of wanting to act at the age of about 7. I didn't. There was no argument. I took part in everything that happened in school, in church. You know, these cherubim, seraphim churches. An uncle of mine was a member of that church, but they are always dancing. You know, my parents were Anglican, with occasionally dancing, very occasionally. You know, but this cherubim and seraphim, everything we must dance to it. So I was always interested in going to that church. After finishing this church, I'll go there. You know, so I had 2 churches. I've attended 2 churches on a Sunday. You know, so it was with my parents didn't mind because my uncle owned that church. You know, so acting was not something that I became aware that I wanted to be my life from about 7. I enjoyed. I didn't. You know, I couldn't imagine anything else. And we had an old sage, may so rest in peace, Hebato Gunde. I was born in Kano, in Nigeria, and he went on tour with his team. When I didn't know anything about this, I just saw this truck going, was playing music, leaflets were being thrown out. I picked one of them. My mother asked me to get into her. Oh, you want to go to this? I said, yes. Well, if you are able to finish washing all these clothes and doing this one, doing that one, cutting the flower, well, then you can go. So, by miracle, I finished it. But she had to keep her part of the bargain. She said, leave me with your daddy, I'll explain to you. No? That's it. I said, you want to see Ogunde? I said, yes. Okay. All right, let's go. So all of us go family way. It was beautiful, wonderful. We sat down, waiting, the whole place was buzzing, filled up to the brim. Stage lights, I was looking at everything. People were sitting there, laughing, chatting. My heart was pumping. Then the lights went down. And the spotlights came on. And I don't know how many of you have seen anything done by Ogunde. Ogunde has a dance, starts his play with dancers. Dancers. After the dance, then you go into the story and you end up with dancing and singing. When they began the dancing. Oh, I didn't know where I was. I was watching. People were shouting, laughing and happy. And the happiness was not coming, the laughter was not coming from here. It was coming from there. From inside them. Oh, it was wonderful. I was able to see the eyes. And I said, yes, this is the job I'm going to do. This is the job I'm going to do. From then on, I never relented. And when I finally picked, when I found out that the only place I could learn this thing is abroad. Okay. I went, collected passport form, gave it to my dad to sign it. I'm going to England to learn how to do what? You mean you want to go and be a dancer for a living? Yeah. I went to my uncle, told him. I said, don't worry, get another form, filled it, signed it, everything. Sent it, got my passport, got my visa, went to England. When I got to England, I sent a letter to him. He got that same day. I left. He got that letter. So I appealed with some. It was a piper too. I bought him to pack pie. And it was and he forgave me. It was very. It's very. You see, it's very important that this is our first opportunity of talking to us. And it's very important that you should hear things coming from us that we have experienced, that we have been through. So some things that you have questions to, you don't know how to ask. Some of them have not formulated. All these areas. This is an opportunity for us to tell, like as we feel. Now, the parents of some young kids, young ladies like you, and young people, they now begin to ring me. These are friends who did not want to know me in the 80s and 90s. Now they call, how now? Your children, they're here. It's your uncle, no. I told you, it's my friends. Your children, they are worrying me. They say they want to ask. I said, your uncle will tell you everything about it. I don't know anything. So I beg, when can they come and see you so that you can? Suddenly we became friends. It got so bad that people, so-called friends, did not want to hear you on the phone. They didn't want to hear you on the phone. if by if by mistake somebody comes to their house and they follow, what's it doing there? Yeah, it wasn't bad. It didn't matter. Our job was self-sufficient. You know, wherever we are, people know us because we multiply. The energy is incredible. So now one just looked at them. Say fine. You know. So our job is a spiritual job. And the sooner we know that, the better. This is why, you know, going into pastoralship is a natural progression. It's just an extension of what we do.
One second before we, because we got to give them a little break, you know. Chief, I'm going to make you a chief before you go, sir. Pastor, before you go.
In my family,
you know, we're going to continue. We're going to continue with questions, but we just want to give them a little breather because I took a little grammar that Kyria said earlier. I'm going to use that little word. Maybe I can get a girlfriend using that. I don't know if it was flamboyant stuff that you use or Malagasta, something like that. You know,
Madagascar.
And Mr. Jacob also, you know. I mean, they are known for their words, okay? And I'm looking for a wife. I'm going to use one of your words that you used tonight. I will use it. So give them a round of applause. I just want to give them a little breather because I've been talking and my beautiful sister here has a question also.
So I have a question, and thank you for that. I love stories. I think we learn a lot from stories, and it helps people to connect. So just to turn this over a little bit, with Nollywood, from when you all started and where Nollywood is today, sort of twofold question. And with us coming here to celebrate the first annual African Actors Recognition Award for Nollywood Now Legends, what does this mean for Nollywood as a whole, for African actors, for us young and up-and-coming actors, and where do you see Nollywood going from here and in the future?